How to get a romantic, sweet sound on the violin. In this video I will give you 7 different ways in which you can achieve this for you to play around with. The first is to play stop notes instead of open strings. Certainly the open E string can have a very bright, sometimes shrill sound. That brings me to the second point, which is to choose a higher position on a lower string instead of a lower position on a higher string. Instead of playing the Méditation from Taillis by Massenet in the first position, I play it in the third position on the A string. Totally different sound. The third way is to change the contact point. The contact point is where the bow hair touches the string between the bridge and the fingerboard. Near the bridge the sound can be shrill, glassy and very bright. Near the fingerboard you get a softer sound. Also play around with the bow speed and the weight. If I'm playing with a whole bow and a high bow speed, it can sound very restless. If I save the bow a little bit and use less bow, then I get a more romantic sound. Same goes for the weight. If I put a lot of weight in my bow from my arm, then it can sound harsh. If I don't push the bow like that, then it sounds softer. On higher strings you should use less weight. The place on the bow can also make a difference. We already talked about using more or less bow. Now the place on the bow is whether you play something at the frog, which sounds louder and stronger, or whether you play it at the tip. Or when I start a little bit below the middle. The amount of bow hair you use also makes a difference for the sound. Now if you have the stick right above the hair, then the hair is flat on the string and you're using all hairs. If you tilt your bow a little bit in the direction of the scroll, so you go from here to here, you're not only holding the bow in a slightly different way, so you're more lifting the bow instead of leaning on it, but you also use just that edge of the bow hair. And then obviously the sound will be softer. So with all the hair. And with the tilted bow. Then a vibrato can make a difference. Now of course the choice whether you play without vibrato or with vibrato already makes a difference. Without vibrato it would be. And then the type of vibrato makes a difference. If I use a very nervous fast vibrato in this piece, it might not fit that romantic atmosphere. So if I do a slower vibrato, then it sounds more romantic. Now experiment with these things one by one and apply it in different ways in different pieces. Now exactly how much you should do of every component all depends on the piece and on your personal taste, because no two violin players will play a piece in exactly the same way. Now, it's also very important in making a sweet sound on the violin is that you can bow smoothly with the right finger action. And then this video all about bowing smoothly can be really useful for you, because you really need to know the mechanics behind it to be able to do it in a good way. I hope this video has been very useful to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my other video lessons. Bye bye!